guys, welcome back to my channel. I am very excited to be back. It is officially fall. That means the temperature is dropping and it's not so freaking hot and I can finally film. But today I was like, I'm going to film a fall look. It's my favorite time of the year, so typical, I know, but I am so excited. It's November 2nd. I literally already put up my Christmas lights. If I'm talking really fast, it means that your girl is in a rush. I have to get to the Morphe store and it is 3:23 and it's about 40 minutes away from me. So really quickly, this is get ready with me, talk through, but yeah, like I said, it is fall. If you guys want to learn how to get this very smoky look with the dark eye and a pop of color, just keep on watching. So I'm going to use the NARS Soft Matte Concealer in the shade Ginger, and I'm going to use this to prime. I'm going to use this to prime my eyelids. This is a really full coverage concealer. BT Dibs. So I'm going to blend this onto my eyelids, and I'm using it's an e.l.f. brush, e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. Okay, so when you prime your eyes, you always want to set them. You want to set them with a light color eyeshadow or translucent powder. I wanted to use the Shiki palette. I love Sarai's collection with ColourPop. So I'm just gonna use the white shade, but it's not white, it's like an off-white color in this palette, and I don't know the exact number of this brush, but I'll put it on the screen somewhere. So for my eyes, I wanted to create a very smoky, very fall look, and yeah, so I'm just gonna go in. I don't know, I'm just winging it. I have an idea of sort of what I want, but I'm just going with the flow. So in my crease, I'm gonna take this shade right here. It's kind of like a warm brown. I was gonna say orange, like a warm brown shade, and I'm gonna put this in the crease using a Morphe M433 brush. I'm going to just start in my crease. Oh, skid. It's not that warm. Let's see. Whatever. Let's just gonna keep blending. So yeah, just going back in with a little bit more, and I'm kind of like pushing it up a little bit, and you want to repeat that same step on your other eye. Okay, so once you have used the shade Fleckles in your crease, I'm going to go in with the dark shade in the palette. And I'm going to use a shade called Noche from the palette, and it's just like a very rich chocolatey brown. Oh god, this is really dark. Okay, look, we're just gonna make it work. Okay, this I'm gonna using a Morphe M513. I'm gonna go back in with the shade Fleckles, and I am blending out the dark brown color just a little bit. Okay. Oh, this is actually very this is very pretty. Now I'm just repeating the same step on this side. For my eyelid, I'm just going to use that same shade Noche, the dark brown, and I'm going to pack this on my eyelid. I have no idea where I got this brush from, but I'm just going to pack the dark brown on my eyelid. Just like this. Really easy. And I'm gonna repeat the same step on this eye. So I just put on some lashes. These are the Cocoa Lashes Girl About Town, I think. And this is my second time doing my makeup, and honestly I'm very lazy to go wash my beauty blender, so excuse that. I'm just spraying it with a little Mario Badescu setting spray. And for my foundation, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way, and I'm in the shade Natural Beige. And I'm just using my beauty blender. This foundation always looks so white. I'm gonna give these another shot. Okay, these are the Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealers, and I'm using the medium shade. And I'm going to place this under my eyes. I'm gonna use two shades. I'm gonna use medium and light medium. And I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of light medium right on top, taking it around my nose, and probably a little bit on my nose. So I'm going in. But anyways, my camera stopped recording. I didn't realize that it stopped. But I just went ahead and baked with the Fit Me translucent. Oh no, they're not translucent. It's just their loose finishing powders. And I got the shade 10 Fair Light. And it's like a pretty yellow shade. So I think it's going to help brighten the concealer just a little bit. I'm just trying to stop using Shape Tape so much. So to the rest of my face, I'm going to use LA Girl Pro Face Powder in the shade Soft Honey. And I'm using this brush from the Morphe Vegan brush set. And I'm just using this to set my foundation. I'm just going to take some Hoola bronzer and this angled brush from the Morphe Vegan brush set as well. And I'm going to just bring some warmth back to my face. I'm going to take this Essence Satin Touch blush. And it's kind of one of my favorite blushes right now. I got it in an Ipsy bag and I didn't think I would like it, but I do. And I'm using this Real Techniques like dual fiber brush. So to highlight, I'm going to use the Nicole Guerriero Glow Kit, and I actually have not used this in a while, so I'm dipping back into that. But to kind of activate it and make sure that it's really, really sparkly, I'm going to spray my sponge with the Mario Badescu spray, just a little bit. And then I'm going to tap my cheek, well, both of my cheeks. I'm going to tap both of my cheeks where I'm going to highlight. And this is going to help, first of all, it's going to help push the blush in so that it doesn't look powdery. And then it's going to help the highlight stick to something better so it doesn't just look powdery as well. And I'm going to use the shade Glow Getter in the kit with this Morphe fan brush. This is their M601, and I'm just going to highlight. And you can see, very pretty. Because this highlight formula is a little chunky, using the face spray, it's going to help it kind of like melt better into the skin. So that's really, once your highlight is so reflective in the light, you should be done with that. I'm just gonna go back in with the blush brush and just melt these two colors together. Lower lash line. So now we're going back to the eyes. I'm gonna go back into the ColourPop Cheeky palette, and I'm gonna use the shade Freckles. I'm gonna call it Freckles, even though it says Fleckles. I'm gonna call it Fleckles. Wait, what? Even though it says Fleckles, I'm gonna call it Freckles. And I'm gonna go in with this shade and the brush that we used to pack the color on our lid, and I'm going to smoke this on my lower lash. And I'm going to go back in with Noche, and I'm going to also smoke this on the lower lash line with the same brush. For a pop on my eyes, I'm going to take the Saharan by Juvia's Place, and I'm gonna take the shade, what is this? Wallaby? I'm not even gonna try to say it. It's just this yellow shade right here. It's like a yellow gold. It's so bomb. I'm gonna use that color using a Morphe M138 brush. It's just a really small pencil brush, and I'm going to spray it with some base spray, and I'm gonna take this shade and pop it right on the inner corner. Oh shit, that is really bright. And I'm just bringing it down here a little bit as well. I just want to keep adding this color, but there we go. We have that pop going on right there. Now to finish the eyes, I'm just gonna pop on a little mascara on my top and bottom lashes. So now the eyes are done, you should have something like this. For lips, I'm going to use the NYX Liquid Suede in the color Vintage. It just looks like a pretty, like, plummy red kind of color. So this lip color is definitely a little lighter than I thought it was going to be, but it actually looks really nice. So you guys, this is the completed look. I just threw on a really fluffy scarf that I got from Macy's, I believe last year or the year before that. And yeah, I really love how this look turned out. I did a pretty soft eyebrow. I do have a tutorial on doing eyebrows. If you guys didn't know, it is on my channel. But yeah, I did this really dark brown smoky eye look with this dark lip, and yeah, I really like the pop of yellow. I think it's something different, a little twist, if you don't want like a standard smoky eye. So yeah, if you guys want to see more of my videos, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.